Hello everyone, Komato here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II. And last time, the Empire managed to complete the Dreadnought. And things have kind of taken a turn for the worse here. Altair has been bombed. Quite damagingly, either. Poft, Paloom, and Gatera have met with the same fate as well. And there'll be nobody outside. They're all dead. Everyone on the inside, however, is just fine. We learned that the Cid might know the weakness of the Dreadnought. But apparently the king hasn't been doing so good since the Dreadnought assault. Time to check in with the princess. Many were wounded and killed in the Dreadnought attack. And her father's condition has become worse due to it. Miru decides to become philosophical, but he's going to do all that he can to help ease his pain. It's the White Wizard's Creed. However, this means he leaves our party. So, what can you tell us about this Dreadnought? Not a whole lot, apparently. He knows absolutely nothing about airships, so maybe you can find someone else that knows about that. Here we learn about Cid, who was a captain, or I believe something in the army of Finn, but he became obsessed with his airship and abandoned everything. So, now we have our goal, and we're gonna have a fair bit of backtracking to do, actually, back and forth. So, I will see you in Poft. Meanwhile, at the pub at Poft here, everyone kind of ran away except for Cid and his underling. So, now we can ask him about the Dreadnought. And he'll tell us its weakness, blowing up the engine. But that's not enough, we don't know how to destroy the engine. I asked him about airships, we learned about Sunfire, which is basically a fuel source for airships. Or something. But how can we get our hands on some Sunfire? Well, let's go back to Altair and find out. Back at the Rebel hideout, let's go find out what we can learn about that Sunfire. And in fact, I actually kind of want to talk to the king first. Let's ask him about Sunfire. And it's located in Kashuan Keep. And we need the Goddess's Bell to, well, get in there. But only the Kashuan royal family knows the whereabouts of the bell. Do you have anything to say about the Sunfire? Here we get a little bit of background text here about the Festival of the Flame. And we learn to meet something called Igel's Torch to hold the Sunfire. Gordon would know where the bell is kept because he's a Prince of Kashuan, but he ran away. You can't rely on him. But maybe if we ask someone close to Scott, and that would be Hilda. And a plan comes together. We need to go grab the Sunfire so we can detonate the Dreadnought. Well, we already know what we can use to bring the Sunfire back. We just need the location of the Goddess's Bell now. It's within a cavern on the snowy plains. we can't get there by ourselves, so we need to ask Josef for help. And with that, I'm gonna see you back at Salamand. Well, that was a lot of walking back and forth, wasn't it? Don't worry, we're almost done. Things have improved in Salamand since we, well, helped free the men. And now to talk to Josef. Well, there is one thing, and it doesn't involve Mithril. He has a Snowcraft. And it's hidden in Summit Falls. There's a blue stone that marks where we can find it, though. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Even better, Josef is now going to join our party! Josef is he's a monk, basically. He specializes in bare-knuckle boxing. Bare-handed attacks can actually be kind of useful as you build them up, because they not only count as a dual-wield attack, which means you get 2 attacks per turn, they'll also improve in both strength and number of hits as you build up their weapon skill. And they also have pretty good accuracy too, although that is helped by Josef's pretty good strength and agility there. So we're gonna have to keep him on the front lines. But now we need to go back to Summit Falls. And the backtracking is almost done. Remember this blue stone? Here we go. I'm not sure if there's anything that actually tells you have to examine that particular part of the wall or anything, but there you go. And inside this rather spacious cavern we get the magical folding Snowcraft. And with that, we will never have to set foot in Summit Falls again. As soon as the enemies let me go. And you want to play that way down, do you? And now we need to head to the north. Even further north than Salamand. Right up around here. These are the snow plains that we were told about. If you try to go in here without the Snowcraft, well, you wouldn't really be able to do that. But now that we have the Snowcraft, we can do so. And there's actually a secret I can show off here too if I hold down the A button and mash B about 26 times. We get a memory game for winning... Yeah, it's a memory game. You can win fabulous cash and prizes if you do well on it. Which I tend not to do. Well, that was more or less easy. Nice rewards there. Obviously, the better you do, the better your rewards are. Interesting thing to note is that if you level up the Toad spell to the maximum level of 16, you get a different memory game involving, well, Toad portraits. Playing that game will earn you even better cash and prizes. But nothing I'm gonna really be showing off there. The memory game is not in the original NES version of the game. Just to let you know. And now we have to deal with snowmen. As you probably expect here, a lot of the enemies we're going to be encountering are going to be weak to fire. Or teleport. And that's about the only enemy you'll come across out of the snow plains here, aside from icicles, which you may or may not see. And there's the snow caves that we were told about. But is the goddess's bell really in this snowy paradise? Find out another time! I'll see you there. Take care now.